you're joining us. If you're joining us for the classes, joining us here on Zoom, welcome. And also all of you guys who are following us on Facebook Live, we're glad you could join us. We're going to take maybe 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes tops, just to kind of make sure we can kind of get a good workout in. But just a few housekeeping rules. I'm going to be turning off the mics here in the Zoom chat, but make sure that you can, but I'll allow Brittany, our instructor, to be able to talk to you guys. She'll be giving some tips and tricks and encouragement and leading the class as well, checking in on us, see how we're doing. Also, a good idea to mute the mics is so that you can play your own music on your end. So if you need to get in the mood for the workout, you got everything going. If you want to be part of our Zoom class next week, be sure to leave comments below on the Facebook Live or message us, get in contact with us one way or another to let us know so you can be included in this Zoom chat as well. And we should be good to go. So first off, before we kick things off, I want to introduce everybody to Brittany Moreau. She's one of our brand ambassadors, and she's going to be working out with us today. Brittany, whenever you get a chance, go ahead and unmute yourself, just so I can pass it off to you in a second. But just tell everybody about Brittany. She has a Bachelor's of Arts in Exercise Science, a Master of Science in Exercise Physiology, Certified Personal Trainer Specialist. She also has additional certifications in prenatal fitness and clean eating nutrition, and she's been in the healthcare industry for over 12 years. So we're in phenomenal hands, super excited. Brittany, take it away and take it easy on us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for joining, as always. And as Jose mentioned, my name is Brittany Moreau, and I'm from BMG Wellness. I'm super excited to be partnering with Letsfit tonight to offer you this live virtual workout right here from my gym. So for tonight's workout, it is going to be total body focused. Each exercise that we're going to be performing is going to be done in a very specific time interval. And that time interval is going to be 40-20. And what that means is that every exercise that we do tonight, we're going to be doing it for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest. That 20-second rest is going to be used for you if you need to grab a quick drink of water, but make sure you are paying attention to me because that is when I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise for you so you can move fluently exercise to exercise. How the structure is going to work tonight is I am going to demonstrate and start every move with you. But then you may see me stop as you continue that interval because I'm going to check in with those that I can see on my monitor to make sure that your form is accurate and just to be able to offer you some very helpful verbal cues along the way. So we are going to be starting with a dynamic warm-up followed by 3 phases of 4 different exercises. When we get to each phase, we're going to go through each exercise once, have a rest, and go back and repeat those same 4 exercises before we go to the next phase. And there will be a longer rest period phase to phase, and then we'll end with a cool down. One thing I want to note, though, as we go through tonight, if you feel like you need to take a longer break or stop, please do so. I want you to make sure that you are aware of how your body's feeling, and I want you to be comfortable performing these exercises. So I will be providing you with a modification version as well for each one. As the workout goes on, I am going to be incorporating 2 resistance bands from Letsfit. One being the fabric one in a medium resistance, and one being the blue latex version in a light resistance. Now, don't worry if you do not have these at home or a resistance band at all. Our workout tonight can be completed body weight only, and you're still going to feel the same burn. So as we go through this exercise and workout routine, as Jose mentioned, you will be muted, so please feel free to blast your music in the background if you wish. If you have a heart rate monitor or a tracker that you are going to be using, now is your time to get it set up. And if you are able to choose a specific activity setting, go ahead and choose a workout, a fitness, a cardio-based one, or a high-intensity interval training. So I'm going to get mine all set up, and I'm going to start our timer for our 40 seconds. And like I said, we're going to start first with our dynamic warm-up. So here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. We're going to just start jogging very lightly, nice and slow. Keep your hands nice and loose, core tight. Good. And as we're running, keep and start to add in your arms for a jumping jack motion. Awesome. Good job. All right, in a few seconds, we're going to slow down and we're going to be doing some high knee stationary marches. So it's going to be right knee, left arm, and switch. keeping your core nice and tight. You can take this at your own speed. If you want to increase the intensity a bit, you can pick it up or just nice and slow. Good. Just a few more, and we're going to go into some stationary hip circles. And 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and plant your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips, and just really push through each direction. Perfect. Now switch ways. Awesome job. Let's do one more full circle, and then we're going to go into some heel-toe rocks. So you're going to go back on your heels up to your tippy toes, and just go back and forth. This is going to test your balance a little bit, so make sure your core is nice and engaged. Keep your head looking forward, and you can put your hands on your hips. Good job. Just a few more reps. All right, we're going to go into what I like to call some stationary mummies. So your arms are going to be at shoulder height and just a nice light alternating kick up. Nothing crazy, just kick high enough so you can feel that nice stretch down the back of your legs. Good. All right, we should start to feel warm now a bit. Okay, and the last one that we're going to do is just go ahead and plant your feet shoulder width apart, nice bend. Take that right arm across your chest. Use your left hand to give it a nice pull till you feel that light to moderate stretch down the back of your arm. All right, go ahead and switch sides. So now let's do one more time on each arm. Good, and switch. Awesome job. If there's anything else you want to stretch before we get started, go ahead. But if not, if you do have the one resistance band fabric, you can use the latex one too if that's what you have, or you don't need one at all, so don't worry. For the first phase, if you are using a band, you're going to use it in the same position for all 4 exercises. It's going to be positioned just at mid-thigh. And whenever, if you are using a band, what you want to make sure is anything that we do not let your knees cave in. Always think about pushing your knees out, okay, just for safety protocol. The first exercise that we're going to be doing in phase 1 is you're going to be doing a stationary squat. When you do a stationary squat, make sure your knees are in line with your toes. You stick your bottom out, head stays up. You're going to squat, stand up, squat, jump, land. Make sure you always land with your knees bent. Modification version, squat, down, come up on your tippy toes, and come back down, okay? So just take the hop out of it, and that will be your modification. So remember, we will be doing this for 40 seconds, and then we'll have a 20-second rest. So you guys ready for the first move? Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. So let's squat down, stand up, squat, jump, land very softly on your knees. Good. Remember modification, squat down, just rise up to those tippy toes and come back down. Awesome. Make sure you don't let your knees cave in. Always think about pushing with the outside of your legs onto the band. Good. How's everyone look? We're more than halfway there. Good job, guys. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 20-second rest. So the next one that we're going to be doing, Keep the band there. You're gonna be stepping out to the right, a little bit wider for squat down. Feet back together. Step out the other direction. Squat down, feet together. Modification, just sit lower in your squat and just do side steps, side to side. Take the squat out of it, okay? Here we go. We have 10 seconds. Take a nice deep breath. And 3, 2, and 1. Step to the right, squat down. Feet back together. Step to the left, squat down, feet together. Perfect. Remember modification, just make it a side step, side to side. Take that squat out of it. Good. Make sure when we're always squatting, we keep that head up, never look down. There we go. Awesome job, guys. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake those legs out. The next one's really going to get the heart pumping. It's going to be punch jacks. Your legs are going to be performing a jumping jack motion as you are punching. Make sure you're landing on the balls of your feet. Your core is nice and tight and keep your head up. Modification version, step out and a punch. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jack punches. Keep that core nice and tight. Make sure you're landing on the balls of your feet. And always make sure you have that nice bend in your knees. Remember modification if you need to. Step it out. And then you can come back in and join us when you're ready. Good job, guys. You look great. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. That one's a leg burner. Last one already before we go back to the top and repeat. You're going to sit lower this time. You're going to start with your feet closer together. It's going to be out, out, in, out, out, in. So you're going to feel like you're doing a little dance move. But when you do this, I want to be able to see the heels lifted a bit, okay? You don't want to be flat foot doing this. Come up on your heel, on the balls of your feet, and quick step in. Modification, just slow down the pace. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. So sit nice and low. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Really challenges the coordination a bit too. I see you, Jose. Good job, guys. Try to keep those heads up. There you go. 3 seconds. 2, and 1. Good job. So that's 1 time through. So to complete phase 1, we're going to go back to the top with a squat, squat jump. And we're going to go through all 4 one more time before we go on to phase 2. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. Here we go. Remember, modification for this one, squat, come up, squat up to your toes, and back down. Okay, take that jump out of it. And 3, 2, and 1. Squat down, stand up, squat down, and jump. Land very softly with your knees bent. Keep those heads up. Good. If you need to, use the modification up on your toes. Good. You guys are looking great. You got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Feel those legs. All right. Remember that next one's the step out, the squat together, step out, the squat together. Modification, just keep it as a step out. All right, guys, take a nice deep breath. We're almost done phase one. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Step out, squat down. Step out, squat down. Good. Only take your squat as deep as you feel comfortable going. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good job, guys. Almost there. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. Remember, you can use these 20 seconds or grab a quick drink of water if you do need it. So feel free at any time, okay? Next one is the jack punches. Remember, modification, step out in a punch, step out in a punch. Always make sure your knees are bent up on your balls of your feet and keep that core nice and tight. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Punch and jack. Modification, if you need it, step and punch. Step and punch. Good job, guys. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Awesome job. 2, and 1. Rest. Last one. Then we get a nice long break before going into phase 2. Remember that last one? You're going to sit back, nice and low. You're going to go out, out, in. Make sure you're up on your toes. Your heels should be elevated off the ground. Keep your chin up nice and high. Modification, just slow down your pace, okay? In 3, 2, and 1. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Good. Might get like a little dance routine. There you go. Almost there. Now you guys got the coordination down. Looks good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. These, if you are wearing these bands, they can come off now. Go ahead, grab a drink of water. This is a longer break. If you have the option of switching to the latex band, now is your time to do so. Take your time, lots of time left. I'm just going to show you what the next exercise is. You're going to take your band. It is going to be positioned under your feet and on top. So if you are wearing tennis shoes, it should be going around the arch of your foot underneath and across the top of your laces. The first one is going to be your hands are behind your ears. You're squatting down. It's a deep squat. Take it as far as you can. Stand up, but as you stand up, let's crunch. Squat down, and let's crunch. This is really going to work your hip flexors. So if at any time it's bothering you with the band on, take it off. Modification, stand, and just side crunch side to side. All right, are you ready? Here we go for phase 2. And 3, 2, and 1. Deep squat down, stand up, lift that foot, that knee, sorry, up to your elbow, squat down. Opposite side, knee to elbow, squat down. Good. Remember modification, you can just stand knees bent and rock side to side. Good, guys, almost there. 2, and 1. Good job. If you're wearing this band, keep it where it is. We're going down to a high plank for a mountain climber. From here, it's not about speed. We're going to go about slow range of motion. You're going to bring your knee up, bring it back to high plank. Alternate knee up, back to high plank. Okay, another hip flexor one. So here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. High plank. Make sure that core is nice and tight. Your hands positioned under your shoulders. And breathe. Nice and slow. Good job, guys. Your hip flexors should be burning right now. Good job. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Looks good. 3, 2, and 1. If you are wearing a band, take it up to your thigh. You're going to be back on your heels, sitting. You're going to hip thrust up, tighten your core, tighten your glutes, come back down. Then you're going to go to tabletop, and you're going to do a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant is lift your leg out to the side once and lift your leg out to the side twice. Then come back, hip thrust up, back to your heels, tabletop, fire hydrant, fire hydrant. Okay? Modification, you can just do stationary fire hydrants or just hip thrust up. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. So hip thrust up, tighten core, tighten glutes, come back down. When you lift back up, go to a tabletop, fire hydrant out to the right, fire hydrant out to the left. Fire hydrant means take your knee at a 90-degree angle and kick it out to the side and back down. Good. There you go. You got it. Good job. You should be feeling those hot fire hydrants in your glutes. Almost there, 10 more seconds. Good job, guys. 3, 2, and 1. From here, just go ahead and go right onto your back. If you're using a band, stays in the exact same spot. From here, we're going to be doing a glute bridge with 3 abductions out to the side, meaning you're going to raise up, tighten your core, tighten your glutes. 1, 2, 3, and lower back down. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, and lower back down. Modification, just take out the leg lift. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Raise up. Make sure your glutes are tight, your core is tight. 1, 2, 3, and slowly lower back down. Back up to the top. 1, 2, 3, and lower back down. You keep going. Good job, guys. Nice control. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So that's all the exercises for phase 2. Now we get to go do them all over again. So remember, we're going to be starting at the top with our nice deep squat and a crunch. Nice deep squat and a crunch. Modification, side to side rocks. All right, now everyone's aware we should move fluently. So here we go. You ready? And 3, 2, and 1. Squat down as low as you feel comfortable going. As you come up, bring that knee up to meet that elbow. Make sure once your knee's up and you come back down, you have your balance before you go ahead and squat again. Good. Good job, guys. You look awesome. 5 seconds. 2, and 1. Rest. All right, remember, mountain climbers, not about the speed, it's about control and the range of motion, okay? So take it at your own pace, up to that high plank. Make sure your arms are positioned under your shoulders. Then here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee up to your chest. Slowly control it back to a high plank. Alternate your leg up to your chest. Slowly control it back. Good. Make sure you are breathing the whole time. I'm going to check in with you guys. Good, good, good. There's no rush. Nice, slow, and controlled. Good. Almost there. You guys look great. 3, 2, and 1. Rest those hip flexors. All right, remember the band just comes up to your mid-thigh now. The kneeling hip thrust to our fire hydrants. So hands on your hip. Remember when you thrust up, your core is gonna be nice and tight and you're gonna tighten your glutes. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Thrust up, tighten your core, tighten your glutes. Back down, come forward, fire hydrant, fire hydrant. Remember modification, you can just do the hip thrusts only, or you can just choose to do the fire hydrants, or if you're wearing a band, just remove the band. Good job. Three, 2, and 1. Last one for phase 2 already. Go ahead and roll on your backs. It's that glute bridge up with the 3 abductions, leg openings at the top. Everyone take a nice deep breath. You got this, only one more phase to go after this. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, tighten your core, tighten your glutes. 1, 2, 3, and slowly lower back down. And up, 1, 2, 3, and lower back down. Modification, just rise up in your bridge and lower back down. Good job, guys. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. You get a nice long break. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Take those bands off if you're wearing them. Grab a drink of water. Only one more phase left. How are you guys feeling? Good? Yay! All right, I will show you the next exercises. The first 2, if you have the fabric band, is going to be used with that, and the last 2 will be used for the latex. We're going to do a combination just so you're aware. The first 2 exercises, your hand positioning with the band is going to be as so. Your thumbs are going to be sticking out, and it's going to be interlocked by your fingers, just so you know. And that's the first 2 exercises. That's your hand placement. From there, what we're going to be doing, you're going to be keeping your knees nice and bent, feet shoulder width apart. I want to see your chest facing me. The only thing that's going to be following this band is your eyes. You're going to have your head up looking at your band. As the band comes in front of you, this knee is going to come up for a side crunch, and then you're going to go back up to the top. Follow your band with the eyes to a crunch. Come back to the top. Good pointer here is as you're crunching, exhale out. So it's a inhale, inhale, okay? So we're going to do just one side only for the 40 seconds, and then when we repeat this exercise, then we'll switch sides. Okay, so everybody ready? If you have your band in place, make sure you're pushing on the outsides of your band, so that way you do get a little bit of shoulder activation as well. So here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. Breathe out, and up. Good. Have those eyes follow your band. Good job, guys. "15 seconds. Keep going. Oh yeah, you guys look good. 2 and 1. Good job. Go ahead, have a seat. Take the band with you if you have it. Hand positioning is going to be the same. It's going to be a 3-point rotation. You're going to be leaning back until you feel your core engaged. Arms are up. It's going to be 3 points. 1, 2, and 3. Back up. 1, 2, and 3. Again, push on the outside of your band so you feel that in your shoulders. Modification, if you don't have the band, you can either just curl down, come back up. A partial curl down, come back up. Take the 3-point rotation out of it. Here we go. Arms up. 3, 2, and 1. So rotate to the right, back to center, to left, to center, to right. So you should be back far enough that you're feeling your core constantly engaged. Make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath. Good job, guys. Keep going. Yes. Good job in 3, 2, and 1. All right. If you do have that latex band, like I said, go ahead, put it on your wrist. This time, position it right around your wrist. Should be just above your fitness tracker watch. We're going to be in that high plank position. And what we're going to be doing here is you're going to be holding that high plank, but you want your hands underneath your shoulders. Make sure your feet are a little bit wider for stability. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to take your right hand, step it out, controlling it, coming back to neutral. Take your left hand, step it out, control it back to neutral. So you're going to feel this on the outside of your shoulder and your core. Modification, drop down to your knees and do the hand movements, okay? Is everybody ready? Yes, you are, Rosa, I see you. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. High plank. Step the right hand out, back to center. Left hand out, back to center. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your eyes gazed down in between your hands. Good job, guys. I'm going to check in. If you ever need to drop down to your knees, or if you're in that high plank, make sure you try to keep that bottom down a little bit. We don't want any pike in your hips. Good job. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Last one of the phase 3 before we repeat. This one, no band, nothing. You're just going to go back on your elbows. So you're reclining back. Your legs are fully extended. Your feet are going to stay flexed. It's going to be a bicycle. So your one foot that's extended is going to stay a few inches off the ground. And you're going to switch and switch. So think about it as you're pushing something out, okay? Those feet should stay nice and flexed. Make sure you're breathing. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If you would like to modify it, go flat on the ground and perform bicycles. And you could drop your neck down if you need to, if it bothers your neck. Good job, guys. Only 20 seconds left. Our cores should be burning by now. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Only one more time through. Then we get to cool down already. How are you guys doing? Good? You guys look great. One more time. Remember, this time we're going to be starting with the other side. So again, you're going to follow your eyes with the band. Breathe out and crunch. Breathe out when you crunch, okay? Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Crunch. Good. Make sure you're exhaling on that crunch. Looks good, guys. Ten seconds. 2, and 1. Rest. All right, remember we're down on the ground. This one is that 3-point rotation. Make sure you're leaning back enough so you can feel that core engaged the whole time. Hand positioning is the same. The band should be around your fingers so your thumbs are sticking out. Hands up, arms nice and extended. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're always breathing. Good job, guys. There you go. Got it, only 5 seconds left. Awesome job. 2, and 1. All right, if you have the bands, switch to that light text band. It's a high plank, shoulder taps out side to side. Remember modification, go ahead and do these on your knees and step your hands out. Here we go, everyone up to a high plank. Make sure your bottoms are down. You don't want to be piked up. Core tight and head looking down in between your hands. And 3, 2, and 1. Step the right hand out, back to neutral. Left hand out, back to neutral. Good job. Almost done. Yeah, you got it. Good job, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last one for the night. Then we get to cool down and relax. Remember, you're going to be back, reclining, legs extended, feet flexed. And think about as you're pushing something forward. Here we go. And 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to finish this off with you guys. Let's go. Make sure you're holding your breath. Not holding your breath, sorry. Make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath. Almost there. 20 more seconds. Looks good, guys. Almost done. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From this position, go ahead and lay flat on your back. Extend your legs out. Extend your arms overhead. Let's take some nice deep breaths and stretch out that core. Let your heart rates come down a bit. From this position, take your right knee, bend it into your chest while keeping your left leg extended. Grab behind your knee and just give it a nice pull into your chest. You should feel this stretch down into your glute area, back of your hamstring. Continue with those nice deep breaths. Go ahead and switch legs. So now your right leg should be extended, your left leg in towards your chest. Good. From here, bring both knees now into your chest. Give them a nice bear hug. You can either rock side to side, do a couple pulses in, or just hold it. From here, we're going to rotate onto our sides. You're going to place one hand under your head for support. The leg on the floor is going to stay straight, and the opposite leg, go ahead and bend it up. Grab a hold of the outside of that ankle. Pull it in towards your bottom so you feel that stretch down your quad, and think about pushing that knee down into that leg so you can feel it a little bit better. Good. Straighten that leg, shake it out. Let's do one more time on that side. Awesome job. Go ahead and roll over. I'm going to switch sides just so I can keep seeing you guys. Just roll to the other side. Again, that leg on the ground should be extended, the other leg bent up. So you feel that nice quad stretch. Shake it out. Let's do that one more time. Awesome. Go ahead to a seated position. As you're sitting here, let's just do that cross body stretch again. Take that right arm, cross it over your body. Use that left arm to give it a nice pull so you feel that light to moderate stretch down the back of your arm and into your shoulder. We'll stretch those out. Good. And let's switch sides. Good. And one more time on each arm. Good. And switch. All right, guys, now is the time. If you have a fitness tracker, go ahead and stop it for me. So in our 38-minute workout, I have burned 189 calories and my heart rate went up to 114 beats per minute. So I would love to hear how you guys performed tonight. So please, in the comments below, let me know and let me know your feedback. Thank you again so much for joining us, and thank you to Letsfit for allowing me to partner with them to provide you this workout tonight. Be sure to follow Letsfit on all their social media channels. On their channels, you will find a recording of tonight's workout along with other workouts. You will see news about up and coming live virtual workouts just like this that are going to be happening. You'll see very helpful fitness tips, and most importantly, their amazing fitness accessories. You'll hear all about their deals. So you saw the 2 resistance bands that I used today, but I also used their smartwatch and wireless earbuds for my session today, which I highly recommend. So go check them out on Amazon. And if you liked my session today, please go ahead and follow me on my social media on Instagram at Brittany Moreau, or my Facebook business page at Brittany Moreau Gandy, which is named BMG Wellness. And on those platforms, you will learn more about my training approaches. You will see my virtual live training schedule that I offer weekly for everyone via Zoom. And you will learn about my custom wellness packages that I put together for my clients that not only incorporate exercise guidelines, but also nutrition coaching. So thank you guys again so much.
Thank you so much, Brittany. I know that everyone's muted, but we want to give it up to you. I mean, it is.
Thank you.
Misleading how you don't think because you're pacing yourself that you're definitely going to get a workout, but I am sweating. It is. Yay! Very, very good. Thank you so much, Brittany, for leading us today. So I want to say thank you on behalf of Brittany and Letsfit, all of you guys who are watching now. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on social media and leave a comment below if you want to join the next Zoom meeting, Zoom chat, what have you. Get in contact with us. So from all of us to you, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.